Hello and welcome back to the channel. For this video we're going to be playing a game of Commander using the 2020 Precon decks. My brother will be playing the Commander Arcane Maelstrom and I'll be playing Ruthless Regiment. We're going with the Precon 2020 decks. We're not making any changes to them. We're just going to crack them and play them. This is the second round of this video set we're doing. We already did Timeless Wisdom versus Enhanced Evolution. Curious to know who out there was actually able to pick up the Commander decks from local game stores, if they were able to get them at their MSRP, or, you know, MSRP doesn't exist, but at the standard price, and if anybody had to pay extra, were you able to get the one you wanted? If you guys could just let us know in the comments, we'd be really curious to find out. Now the way they got this set up is they have the 4 premium foil cards, and then they have the tokens, and then they have the rest of the deck. So we're going to have to do a really good shuffle here to try to make our first round decent. Again, there is a pull tab on that. It makes it really super easy. Another interesting question for you guys out there watching. What was your first Commander deck? Did you use a Precon? Did you build your own? My first Commander deck, I actually built a Gisa and Geralf blue-black zombie deck. That was the first one that I actually built myself. It was the first one I had played. Not Precon. I didn't really use a formula off the internet. I kind of just threw it together on my own and then adjusted as needed. And I really enjoyed it. I kind of adjusted it, I think around 2018, I adjusted it to be blue, black, white, using Verena the Lich Queen as the commander, and I still enjoy it. It's not as powerful as it could be in just blue and black, but I enjoy the white flavor in there with the white zombies from Amon Ket and Hour of Devastation. Brother, your first deck was the cat deck, wasn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure it was something before that. Might have been the cat deck, actually.
2017 Commander Precon, the Caps. The Rabo, I think, was their listed commander. I'm going to do a high roll for first, 2d6s. One friendly mulligan. 8. Doubles, I roll again. Onto the table, please.
No.
Again, onto the table, please.
No.
5. I'll play first.
I'll play this.
I will not. I'll try this. I'm going to start off with a Shadow Ridge and pass turn.
Draw a card. Play Ornery for the Westwood and pass my turn.
Throw down in Plains, tap 1 and tap the Shadow Ridge to make 2. I'm going to play a Sanctuary Blade and pass turn.
Draw a card. Playing is the Boilerworks. Return Ornery for the Bastards to my hand and discard Forest. Pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw a card. Someone's mad already. Evolving Wilds. Pass turn.
Tap, draw. What does the Sanctuary Blade do again?
Sanctuary Blade becomes attached to a creature. Choose a color. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has protection from the last chosen color.
Play Ornery again. Play Arcane Signet and pass my turn.
End of your turn, I'm going to crack my Evolving Wilds. Let's find a Plains. Wow. Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw a card. I'm going to play for 4. I'm going to go ahead and tap 4, use a red, a black, and a white. Or it's only 3, yeah. So red, black, white, and I'm going to cast Painful Truths. Draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of color of mana on this spell. For 3, draw 3, lose 3. Take a 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bloodfell Caves, enters the battlefield tapped. I gain a life, go to 38. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play an island. For 4, cast Calamax. And for tap that to put a +1/+1 counter on Calamax. When it enters. Can you pass me that? No, just take this. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. For 3, I'm going to play Citywide Bust and destroy all creatures with toughness 4 or greater. Like Almax. Pass turn.
That's it. Draw. Play Forest.
Well, that was
Play
dumb.
Calamax. Pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. I forgot to play my command tower last turn. I'm going to pay 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And play Jurina? Kudro. Miss Kudro. When she enters the battlefield, I create a 1/1 human soldier creature for each time you've cast the commander from the command zone in this game. So I get 1/1 human, who gets +2/+0. So it's a 3/1, and I've got Jurina 3/3. And pass turn.
Okay, let me take. Draw. Play a Muswar Bridge. Enters the library, look at the top 4 cards in my library. Exile 1 underneath it, and then put the rest on the bottom. Then I'll cast Chaos Warp as my first spell for turn. Copy it. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. I'll return Kudro and the human soldier to your library.
I will let Kudro go to the command zone. And wait a second. How does that go?
Shuffle it into your library and then reveal the top card. If it's a permanent card, put it onto the battlefield.
So first up is Kudro. Enters the battlefield tapped. Then human soldier. Thanks for the mana ramp.
You're welcome. And then I will swing 5.
I will go ahead and take 5, bring me down to 33.
And turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card. Myriad Landscape enters the battlefield tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For 5. Increasing Devotion. Create 5 white human creature tokens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for the remaining 2, I'm going to go ahead and cast Dire Tactics. Exile target creature.
In response, for 3, cast Terra, sacrifice a forest, and dig for 4 lands.
I control a human, so I do not lose life equal to that creature's toughness.
And then that's your turn. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to end my turn.
Cast Calamax. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast Jurina. Kudrow. Cast her twice, so I make 2 1 1 white human soldier tokens. I'm going to play Rakdos Carnarium and bounce my command tower back to my hand. I will. I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Play command tower. Two, three, four, five, six. Play Malek. Play with the top card of my library revealed. I may cast instant and sorcery spells from the top of my library. And whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell from the top of my library, copy it. I can choose new targets for the copy. For 4, play Jace, Architect of Thought. Going to get a -2 Jace. Reveal the top 3 cards of my library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put 1 pile into my hand and the other at the bottom of my library.
Am I separating them into 2 piles face up or face down?
Face up. Okay, put this in here. And I'm going to pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card, play a command tower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play Frontier Warmonger. Whenever one or more creatures attacks, an opponent or a planeswalker they control, those creatures gain menace until end of turn. For 3, I'm going to attach the Sanctuary Blade to Jurina, and I'm going to choose blue. She has protection from blue and +2/+0, making her a 5/3. I'm going to declare combat phase. I'm going to swing her at you, these 2 at Jace, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of them at you.
Okay, block one of those on Jace.
Which one do you want to kill?
Kill that one.
Alright. Jace is dead.
How do you figure?
Because that gets +2/+0 from my commander.
Oh, well then never mind.
Too late?
Yeah. So
Fine.
you didn't declare that. Shut up.
Jace is dead.
Block one of the ones coming at me.
Okay.
Take 8.
2, 4, 6, plus 5, you take 11. Or, I'm sorry, 3, 6, 9 plus 5, you take 14. They get plus 2 plus 0 for my commander. It's 3, 6, 9. She's 5 and can't be blocked because she has pro blue. 14.
Took you a little bit. Anything else?
I will pass the turn.
Top. Draw. Reveal from the top. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cast Frantic Search, which copies, draw 4 cards, discard 2 cards, and top up to 6 lands.
Not at the same time.
I
One
know.
resolves, then the other.
Going to tap down 1, 2, 3 mana. Draw 2 cards. And I'm going to untap 3 mana.
That was a hideaway.
That was a hideaway. Hush hush. Discard 2 cards. Discard Curious Herd and Predatory Impetus. So I've got 3 mana in the pool. At which point, before the second one resolves, tap these 3 again. Draw 2. Discard 2. Discard Rupture Spire. And a mountain. And tap 3 lands. Got 6 mana in the pool so far. Play zeros, leaving 1 left over. That 1 being blue. Four. Play Nibblus of Frost. At which point I will pass my turn.
Untap. Keep. Draw a card. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to play Path of Ancestry. Enters tapped.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to play Adriana, Captain of the Guard. Has melee. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 for each. For each opponent you attacked with a creature of this combat. Other creatures you control have melee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. I am going to declare combat phase.
Okay. In response, going to cast Teamer Charm, and I'm going to choose that target creature I control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Fights target creature I don't control. For the first one, I might just get a copy because I copied something.
In response to you playing that, I'm going to play Flawless Maneuver for free because I control my commander. Creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
In response to that, tap this, play Prophetic Bolt. I'll deal 4 damage to one that gives everything melee. Look at the top 4 cards in my library, put one of them into my hand, and the rest in the bottom of my library in any order.
Flawless maneuver results. My creatures are indestructible.
Not yet. Calm down.
Yes, because you don't have any mana to cast anything else.
I can cast something for free. You don't know what I just got off the top of my library.
Oh, I know.
Over here. Regardless. Bump. Okay. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its next untap step. So there's 2 triggers of Nimbus of Frost. Going to tap down that, and I'll tap down one of your soldiers. Okay, yeah. And then I'm going to have Xeris and Melik fight a soldier each.
Okay. So 3 damage to each of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. My creatures are indestructible, so nothing happens. Combat. Swing all in.
Okay.
Oh, they all have menace.
Yeah, I know. Calm down. Cast 2 non-creature spells this turn. It's a 5/5. Double block one of the soldiers. 6, 9, 12 plus 5 for 17. 18, 19, 20. I'll take 20.
How are you taking 20? You blocked one of these. These 2 aren't attacking. You tapped them down.
Those 2 aren't attacking. Okay.
Remember, you tapped them down.
So 17.
So you got 3, 6, 9, 12, 17.
Yes.
At your face.
It's almost like that's what I said.
No. Not quite. Second main.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing Titan Hunter.
And what does that do?
Titan Hunter for 5. At the beginning of each player's end step, if no creatures died this turn, Titan Hunter deals 4 damage to that player. I will end my turn.
Okay. Draw Starstorm. Reveal Haldon. Tap all these. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double items. So yeah. 7. Play Starstorm for 5. Deals X damage to each creature, X being 5. Which then copies to be 10. So I actually didn't need to spend anywhere near that much mana. Okay. And so are all of yours.
All my tokens. Ooh, so sad.
All of your everything, including your commander.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to let the commander go to the command zone.
At which point, for 5, play Paco. Get this from the top of my library, and then swing in for 3.
It has haste.
Yes,
Guess I'll take 3 and go to 30.
Exile the top card of your library, put fetch counter on them. That's a non-creature card. So you're taking 4.
Oh, that happens before combat damage?
Indeed it does, indeed it does.
It would be nice to know that. My turn?
That's what I told you.
It's my turn.
Pass turn.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Go all in for 11. I'm going to play Drina. I'm going to attach the Sanctuary Blade and choose red. Pass turn.
Okay. So. Draw. Two. Play Holden. And then I'll swing in with Paco.
Block.
Exile top card.
Champion of Freedom.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
So your creature dies?
Yeah. Dies.
My creature is pro red, so it's fine.
Two. 4. Cast Crackling Drake. Power is equal to the total number of instant and sorcery cards I own and exile into my graveyard, and when it enters, draw a card. Play an island. And then I'll tap Horn Reef to put a counter on Holden. Pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Garna, the Blood Flame. And then Audric, the Master Tactician. Scry 1 off the Path of Ancestry. I'll leave that on top. I will declare combat phase. And I will swing for 5.
I'll take 5.
I will pass turn.
Play Ravenous Dragon to Ethereum. Devour 3. As it enters, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. This creature enters the battlefield with 3 times that many +1/+1 counters on it. 2. Enters with 6 +1/+1 counters on it. When it enters the battlefield, it deals X damage divided as you choose among up to X target creatures, where X is its power. Each of those creatures deals damage equal to its power to Ravenous Dragon to Ethereum. I will deal 3 damage to that, 3 damage to that, and
You got
actually,
3 left.
with that trigger on the stack, tap Oran Reef to give it an additional counter. Getting dice
Where's your dice bag, child?
somewhere else. Anyway, so that's 10 power total. Deal 4, 3, and 3.
So it dies.
It does indeed, but so do all your creatures.
I'm not worried about that. We'll return her to the command zone. My turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Alright. I'm going to tap out, using 2 to sacrifice that, and search for 2 basic lands, put them on the battlefield tapped, that share a land type. One. Holy cow. Are there no other mountains in here? 2. Using 1 more of my tapped mana, I'm going to play a Soul Ring. And then for the last of the 7 tapped mana, I'm going to play Devout Chaplain. And then I'm also going to play Outpost Siege. When it enters the battlefield, I can choose. I choose cons. At the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top card of my library until the end of my turn. I may play that card. So I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. Untap, draw. Going to play Calmax. And I'm going to stick a +1/+1 counter on. And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Exile. And I play this card. Draw for turn. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Going to equip.
Choosing what color?
I'm going to choose red. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Banisher Priest and exile Calamax until she leaves the battlefield. I'm going to declare combat phase. I'm going to hit you for 4.
How do you figure it's 4?
Sanctuary Blade gives you +2/+0.
Oh, yeah.
4. Little salty. Not you, me. I'm a little salty.